Today I dug out this 1/18 scale Beetle by Solido that I've started many moons ago. So one of the things that is key now for the future changes will be the wheels and the positioning of the wheels. So obviously I do want to I want to use, if you see, these rear wheels because they're nice and fat, but they obviously look nothing like a Beetle wheel. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick one of those rims on top of it. And yes, I haven't shaped them yet and so on, but they will fit in there somehow like that. So unfortunately in these cars only the spare wheel looks like that, so I need another 4 spare wheels so I can give the impression of a Volkswagen wheel that's been modified. So I'm gonna tinker with that, but essentially I'm using a normal wheel and then they do look like that, totally ugly, and that's why I am going to, what I've done is I pushed them out so they just basically sit on the wheel. Sorry, the tire sits on the rim. Okay, so that'll be the inside, and then on the outside I can plug in another wheel. I can optimize this a little bit, but it will stick out sort of like that. And on the other side I'm using, I don't even know what this is. Where did that come from? Where did I get that from? It's obviously the same color, but it's not one of these. Don't really know. Let me have a look. Ah, of course. That's what it is. I have sanded out the center. Did I? Yes. Yes, that's what it is. That's what it is. I need to have another look how I will do this a little bit better, because yeah, that's what we're getting. So that's actually, I'm not sure, okay? I'm going to tinker with that because that looks like a deep dish version of the Volkswagen wheel. We will see. Anyway, that what this will necessitate for sure is that I will narrow the front axis, and that's exactly what I'm going to do. And I'm right now just determining how much I will need to narrow the rear axis, and I want to basically sit with the edge of the tire right here so that I can totally slam this. So, and that's me kind of measuring down to the edge of the tire, and I'm seeing 6 millimeters more or less, and I'm gonna do 7 because it has some material thickness, so that's 14 millimeters. I will narrow the front axis and I will narrow the rear axis by sits better now. Oh yeah, I need to measure to up here. Yeah, I'm gonna do 20 on the rear axis. So that's the first job. How does one narrow down a front axis on one of these? We shall find out. The wheels in the rear are not attached, that's why the chassis sits on the ground. But the front one is completely functioning, can even steer, and I'm wanting to basically keep that. I just had the steering wheel is the loop here is not connected, otherwise it will touch the interfere with the movement, but at the moment everything is in there. And this is also a bit strange because this has springs in it. I'm not sure what I'm going to do. For the time being, I have nothing else, so I will go with that. So basically I will cut it in the middle, and I'm gonna start with this little plate here. So I will take that out and cut it in the middle and delete 14 millimeters, and then I need to do it to the body. I will probably completely delete the this little piece of plastic that holds the spare wheel for the moment, because then the front axis will become visible, and that's what I want. So I will also narrow this front axis here. I'll be relatively realistic. And the rear is more complicated. I will also have to cut it here and there, and then push it in. Where's the 20 millimeters? Let's have a look. That would be just too much. Oh, that's perfect. Look at that. That's perfect. And 14. Will that give me any meat left? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That'll be cool. I'm gonna lose. What are them? That'll be sweet. Okay. Maybe I can also do something to lose the wobble. And I actually want this to roll afterwards. So I will somehow find a way of attaching. I'm gonna keep the suspension. You see the earbuds stuck in here. They're just holding the axis up, because with the movement this would move all the way down, meaning the car wasn't lowered. So in the first stage what I did is lower this thing. Okay, so what else have I done so far? I have taken away the exhaust pipes, stuck in a piece of rod and angled that, and I have weathered the body. So that's where I want to be more or less with that wheel. But I can't, obviously the car doesn't sit flat, because it can only do this one side. And I want to do nothing on here, on that surface that you see, because that's the original rim. I just want to move it inwards a bit. Okay, and I might even, I don't know what I'm going to do. I can't really take the hubcap up at the moment. Maybe I'm just going to make it a little brake dusty. And then you can't really see that this is normal original hubcap. Yep. I'm also going to cut in an opening as if the sunroof was open for sure. Need to determine where that is and where we want it. And that's coming out, that's for sure. And I want to find a device to keep this open slightly, as if it was propped to let some heat out. And I want to bring in some Porsche 356 rear lamps, maybe. Not sure. Okay, so that's that for now. I will shoot some more if there's more content to be shot.